Oh,
We
such
also
awesomely
see here
said.
that in our world we are too materialized, we're
Yeah.
too busy in other person's jealousy. We get jealous and we say that jealousy is a form of hatred built on based on like insecurities. We have too much time to think of what the other person is doing, what the other person is thinking, how the other person day is going, in that gossip type of like ladies, it's very like easy to do that. We don't have the time to thank our Allah or whoever we believe in, and we're just too busy in other person's lives. What is that thing which really leads us towards that jealousy? Oh, that person has a Lexus and I'm driving a Honda Civic. Or like the other friend is picking up a coach and I have a Kate Spade. We always in this level of competition where like she's above and I'm below, and he is more above and I'm very, very down. The 6 and 9 thing we see, that when I'm sitting up there, I'm seeing that 9 and life is very good for me. But the other person who's like living in a very rural type of area, very like outskirts in some like South Asian country where they don't have food to eat, or don't have like water to drink, that person is seeing a 6. So what leads us towards that jealousy, and like why can we be happy with our resources and with our surroundings? Like what is that thing
All right,
that drives us?
so let me try and explain this to you. We are linked, we live in two worlds. One is external, that is outside us, that we can see through the eyes, that we can hear through the ears, that sometimes we can taste through our mouth, right? And maybe sometimes we can even touch. So that's an outside world. Then there is an inside world. And from the inside world, when we go, like when we, inside world happens when we are into namaz, or when we are in dua, or when we are in that state. We are connected to the God. The inside world relates to the God. Outside worlds relate to the world where there is a shaitan. He's distracting us. Shaitan is distracting us and making us do. So whenever you see outside, you have jealousy, you have, what we call hadas, you have anger, you have lust, you have all kind of issues, because you are approaching the shaitan. When you go inside, you find peace, you find thankfulness, because you are connecting and you are closer to the God. So the choice is yours. Every time that you look outside, you will suffer. And what happens when you get jealous? You're actually suffering. You're eating yourself. Nobody is damaging you. You are causing damage to yourself. Why you are creating damaging for yourself? Because you know that you are creating a sin. Whenever you will see outside, some of these things will happen, either lust or anger or jealousy. And that's the true nature of the shaitan. The issue is, the challenge here is that you have been told. It's not something that you don't know. It's something that, like it has been given to you in writing through all the possible religions and all the holy scriptures. It has been given to you. Time and again, it is repeated in your ears. You hear, but then you don't listen. And when you don't listen the commands, you suffer. And jealousy is one way to make you suffer, not the other person. Although if you are jealous of somebody, and I'm sorry to say that in our communities, like this jealousy is a big problem. People trying to compete with one another, they are more focused on harming others rather than doing good to themselves. We must do everything to make sure that we are protected, or we protect ourselves, and we make sure that we do not do things that makes others to have some kind of jealousy towards us.